Also to commend Mr. President for the quick reaction, right, especially the Vice President, alongside me, Kuzmena, and the Northeast Development Commission. So now the forum will do the needful to support our colleague. But from what we've seen in the media, it's truly a major disaster in which we would also try to see ourselves.
And as a search and rescue team commenced operations yesterday, more people have been rescued and evacuated to safer places. This morning, most IDP camps have recorded high influx of people coming for refuge. The government has put measures in place to cater to the needs of victims. The situation is now overwhelming in Maiduguri. In the meantime, the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tujojo, has sympathized with the government and people of Borno State over the devastating flood situation in the state. The minister was in Maiduguri to assess the level of destruction at the customs area where the broken prison is located. He also restated federal government commitment to restoration of normalcy, adding that the goal of government is to rebound from this disaster stronger and more resilient than ever. In the entourage of the minister are the Controllers General of Immigration, Correctional Service, and the Secretary of the Civil Defense, Correctional, Fire, and Immigration Services Board.
The government is very much concerned, and you can be rest assured that the government will not just do stock taking as we've done today, but we'll make sure that at least we do our best, to set things right. And in terms of our facilities, the correctional center, actions are presently ongoing. There are certain things I won't be able to disclose for at now because of security reasons, but you can be sure that we're on top of situations, 100%. The immigration passport office was affected, but the people of Borno can be rest assured that once we get back to Abuja, we will try as soon as possible with immediate effect to create another center, where they can start their normal activities. And of course, the fire service was also affected, but all this are just, to me, they are minor issues compared to the generality of the impact of the flood, on the people of Borno. It's a sad moment, and they can be rest assured that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration will not let them down.
Away from Borno State, but still on flood matters, the Kebbi State government has constituted a 16-member committee on safety, crisis, and prevention as a proactive measure to mitigate impending flood disaster in water-prone areas. This measure comes as the Nigeria Meteorological Agency predicted rise of the water in Central Guinea and River Niger, where it is suspected to have a great impact in Bunza local government of Kebbi State. Kebbi State Commissioner for Information, Yakubu Ahmed, announced this during a press briefing at Birnin Kebbi.
We've had a warning from the National Emergency Management Agency, I think, last week, warning of impending further flooding from outside the country that's likely to hit the nation first through Kebbi State. As a result of that, we discussed, and the executive governor approved the constitution of a higher-powered committee to quickly go into action, identify the sources of the flooding that is going to come, identify the areas it's going to pass through in Kebbi State, take quick, prompt measures in order to safeguard such communities, and to liaise with community and religious leaders in the respective communities in order to see what can be done by the state government to lessen the difficulty the people are likely going to face.
Away from that, Governor of Bayelsa State, Doye Diri, has appointed the former Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Victor Ombu, as chairman of the steering committee on the resolution of the protracted crisis in the Basambiri community of Nimbe local government area. The team is given a duration of 6 months, after which the community is expected to elect a substantive king. Joseph Kunde has details.
Immersed in one crisis or another for more than 2 decades, efforts at resolving the intra-communal conflicts in the kingdom of Nimbe Basambiri has yielded little results. But the meeting of Governor Doyediri with the community's representatives, led by the senator representing Bayelsa East, Biobarakuma Degi Eremiayo, aims at finally resolving the crisis. An 11-member panel comprising 5 other members, each from both factions, are saddled with the mandate of proffering lasting solutions to restore peace in the community.
Now you have a choice. The choice is, I want peace. Are we all ready for peace in the Nimbe Basambiri? Yes. These are the processes that will lead to a peaceful way of you even producing an election. Now, I want a steering committee of the affairs of Nimbe Basambiri from both sides.
I am not a transition chairman to command money. No, it is always. Remove money from this equation so that we can sit, look eyeball to eyeball, tell each other the truth, and then finally arrive at what all of us can work towards.
The appointment of the former Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Victor Ombu, retired, as chairman of the steering committee is welcomed by both factions as they express commitment to assisting the team to end the crisis.
This recurrent decimal of crisis in our community has become a source of worry every second, 3 years, 4 years.
We have come to this stage with very much appreciation to work with the committee that is being set up now.
I want to sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank His Excellency for his wisdom, the desire to bring peace.
The committee has promised to work together to ensure that peace is restored to Nimbe Basambiri. Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Yenagoa.
In other news, members of the Lagos Solidarity Group are calling for the intervention of the National Human Rights Commission in Lagos State to facilitate the withdrawal of all allegations leveled against some protesters arrested during the August protest. Michael Lenin and 9 other protesters pleaded not guilty to 6-count charges of alleged felony, treason and inciting mutiny brought against them by the Inspector General of Police before the Federal High Court in Abuja. On Wednesday, the court granted bail to the protesters who were arrested in Abuja, Kaduna, Kano, and Gombe. Each defendant is required to provide a surety with landed property in Abuja and pay 10 million naira as bail.
What we are asking the National Human Rights Commission to do is that on the basis of his mandate to investigate all cases of human rights violations.
And he promised that in fulfilling their own mandate, they will ensure that the right of our friends, Lenin and co, to peacefully protest is defended and that they will be released soon.
We commended them as National Human Rights Commission that this is their right to do so. They have the right to protest within the confine of the law. That is a peaceful protest. And the National Human Rights Commission is already looking into the issue that they brought up to us.